What's up, guys? This is Martin Day Trades. My name is Martin Gonzalez, and this is episode 3 of US100 backtesting. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build your confidence with high confluence setups. Um, I'm going to be showing you guys what it looks like to actually trade the indices. This is the NASDAQ, and how trading is supposed to be easy. I use the KISS model, keep it simple, stupid, because in the beginning when I was learning to trade, I wanted to. I felt I had to know everything and everything about it. And there's only a couple little things, background informations that one should know prior to going into trading, because trading is essentially setting an entry, having a stop loss, and having a take profit. And then the risk management part of not over trading, meaning when you take your 1% loss or 0% loss for the day, it's to kick rocks because your ideas were off. They're not working. They're null. And come back tomorrow. There will always be tomorrow. The markets have been here for decades, hundreds of years. So knowing that, we can say, hey, you know what? What's a negative 1% day for a 2% increase tomorrow? Gotta have that delayed gratification, knowing that the market push will be here tomorrow. So, with that being said, guys, if you want to know a couple of good books about trading, I have a couple of here. I have How to Make Money in Stocks by William J. O'Neill. I have How to Swing Trade by Brian Penzime and prefaced by Andrew Aziz. And then I had How to Day Trade for a Living with Andrew Aziz, and then I have by Alex Neckreiton, Walter Peters, Naked Forex. That's the picture you guys see when I started learning out. I was These are some good books. These books are just different strategies to make money in the markets. And what I found out is a lot of these indicators that people use are off. So because they're delayed. So what I'm gonna do is use certain tools, guys, to help with building high confluence setups. Now remember, on episode 1 and episode 2, I told you the 6 different setups we have. We have the London continuation bullish, the London continuation bearish. We have the New York reversal bullish, the New York reversal bearish. We have our continuation setup, either bullish or bearish. I guess that's 2 different setups. So that's 6, 7. So 7 setups, and then the no trade day, meaning if your trade doesn't hit your trade idea, your trade plan, your entry, stop, and take profit, there is no trade that day. There will always be tomorrow. And that's the what we're gonna be adding up. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the chart. We're gonna be back testing. Today's gonna be a little different. Today I'm gonna back test uh, a whole week's worth of trading, and then we're gonna add it up into this area right here. We're gonna be adding our percentages. We're not gonna add the pips. We're just gonna add the percentages at uh, excuse me. The reason why we're gonna do that is because I want to show you guys what it looks like to add a. Let's just say these are just examples: 2%, 0%, 0%, -1%, and 2%. Let's say those are your trades for the week, right? So when we add them up, we get 2, 4, 3% at the end of the week. But you're like 3%, um, 3%, how is 3% good? Well, 3% of what? A lot of people are getting funded accounts. So if you have a 100K funded account, 3% at the end of the week is $3,000 minus the 10% or whatever the profit split is from your hedge fund. And then from there, minus taxes, about 30%. So that's still a really good week. That's almost a high middle class paying income right there. Now let's go back, and I just want to show you guys what another example could be. We could have 3% on Monday, 0% on Tuesday, -1% on Wednesday, 3% on Thursday, and let's say 2% on Friday. So what is that? That's 3, 6, 7, 8, 7%. So what is 7% of 100K? That's 7,000 minus the 10% or the profit split from the hedge fund, and then the minus about 30% for taxes. So that's really, really good, guys. That's putting you in the top 10%, 1% of society in the United States, of the world, essentially, just by learning how to not be wishful, learning how to take profit, learning not how to overtrade, because all it is setting an entry, a stop loss, and a target, and then you just add up your percentages. It's all about percentages when it comes to trading, and then sticking to not exiting a trade too early, not that's a form of FOMO, and then not to overtrade after taking a 0% or negative 1% day. Remember, small losses, small wins, and large wins. That's what's going to give us that exponential rise in the equity curve. So, with that being said, I'm just going to go back and I'm going to go over to this screen right here, and I'm going to erase while I'm talking to you guys um, these numbers. So, let's go to size. I'm going to make that a big one. Okay. And we're going to be adding up our pips and back testing the NOS 100. I'm sorry about this, guys. I don't really know how to make erase this faster than what I'm doing it right now. Um, if you guys want to see what I'm doing, I'll just go real quick. Drawing tool. I'm erasing it, guys. Um, right here, right there. Boom. I'm just gonna make that a little cleaner. Up, circle, three. There, 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 right there. Okay, let's go back. So now we're gonna back test, and I'm gonna use my phone to kind of bring up a week on Monday. Let's go back to January this year, January 17th. Okay, so we're gonna hit the replay button up here. We're gonna look for January 17th, around here. So this is the 17th. I'm gonna go back a day before, the 14th. Okay, so that 14th is that Friday. So you're gonna see how I set up my charts going into like a Sunday, how I would mark up my charts on Sunday going into Monday, and then I'm gonna go to Monday morning, and then I'll show you guys how I set up my areas of where price, the highs and the lows. So we're gonna go to week, the previous week. This is the week how it finished out. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is do the weekly high, weekly low, weekly high, and this might take a little while, guys. And this is what trading is. You know, I do this every morning. It's routine. It takes about 10, 15 minutes. But what is 10, 15 minutes to like really, like, set yourself up for success, right? Like, to for me, like, I do this every morning. I've gotten pretty fast at it. I'm only gonna get faster, and eventually I hit a plateau, and that's just how it's gonna be, right? So that's the weekly high, weekly low. I'm gonna go to the day, and I kind of wanna the previous day high, previous day low. Okay, so this is where the day, this is the 7th, this is the what's 13th, and I wanted to go to the 17th. So this is what, Thursday. Let's go ahead and click fast forward one day. So this is the price action of the 14th. I'm gonna simply just draw the daily out. Um, previous day high, or previous day high, not the previous day low. My bad. Previous day low, and it's a little off. Right there, boom, okay. And then from here, I'm not gonna fast forward it anymore. So we have the highs, we have the lows, and we have areas of where um, we can see where the market has been. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the week. We can see that we've had this whole move here, big old expansion. Now we can do a Fibonacci retracement tool from this low Oh no, that's the risk to reward tool. Here's the fib, and I'm on my reward side of the fib. So I'm just gonna go to normal, and then I can see, well, price now needs to have a retracement to fill these areas. There's targets right here, guys. Price is gonna come down, hit these targets, these swing highs, swing lows, fair value gaps, order blocks, targets, and then we're gonna have that eventually that move back up. So let's go to the daily. We know where our daily highs and lows are. Is there any order blocks in which we can target? And there is. We're just going to draw this order block. It's the last down candle before the move up. Last down candle before the move up. It had its retracement already. So I'm going to come down here. The last down candle. We're on the daily order block. We can see that there's an order block right there. So, and then there's this one up here. So if price really doesn't, wants to have one more rally up, okay. But I'm essentially bearish. It took these lows out now. So what I'm going to be looking at is for either a retracement to the top side, which I can measure from here to there. And we can see that it essentially already had a retracement to the 62% fib level. And it may continue to go to the 79%, 70. There's a fair value gap here from right in this range, but it already went into there. So now if it holds here, I can see that there's this other order block last up candle before the move down. So if I'm gonna be looking for a short, I'm gonna be expecting to go short around this area. Now I don't know exactly where, but I know that this is my target down here. It needs to come fill that area. So I'm gonna go down to the 4 hour and I'm gonna see if I see anything, okay? This video is gonna be a little longer, about 30 minutes, but it's gonna be for your benefit, guys, to actually really watch and pay attention. So there is this move right here, and we can see if there was a retracement to the 79% essentially right here for the move higher. And this was the London the move from here to there essentially, down, came down to the 79%. Now it's probably going to have its ascent somewhere up into this range right here, in this range, for a move lower. So let's go down to the hour. This is the end of the trading day for the 14th, which was a Friday. So what I'm going to do is just kind of skip forward, and by the hour, and then about right there, I'm going to go down to the 30-minute because that's now 5:30, 6:37, 8. So it's 8 o'clock right there, guys. We'll go to 8:30, and that's 8 o'clock. I don't want to go too much more. We'll go to the 15, go up one more. It is 8:30, 8:45, and 9. Okay. So 9 o'clock, guys, coming into the market open. We're on a smaller time frame now. We're on the 15-minute. What I can see there here is the up, down, up. Their last down candle before the move higher was, let's go to the 30-minute. Right. I'm going to say 15-minute, 5-minute. Oh no. 15-minute. This is August 22nd, and we were on January. We were back here. Okay. January, right there. Okay. Guys, I do my best not to look at where the direction is going to be because I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at. So we're at the hour. We're going to go to the 15. We're not going to go down to the 5-minute. All right, guys, because it just doesn't let us do that. So do my best. So that's 9 o'clock, guys. Okay. So, and I'm going to draw my 12 a.m. open. I didn't draw that earlier. So I'm going to draw a trend line. Look for that 2400. It is right here. Okay. We're going to name that the 12 a.m. open. So right here, we can see that the market is opened. There's the 12 a.m. open. Remember, we like to buy this move. Came down 79%. Um, it's pushing higher. Um, what we can do here is measure how far this can pull back. So from this high to this low, it lines up close to this area where we had the uh, order block. So I'm gonna be looking to go. Sorry about that. Look to go short around this area. Um, depending on time and price, there is this area right here. It may go up to the 38%. But this is a tricky day, guys. So what I want to do is just kind of go one more click. Okay, so it's falling, all right? So what we're going to do is look for this London continuation and see where price can go from here, okay? So we have this fib from this low to this high, and last candle going down, I can see that there's this order block right here. So if price comes down and gets into this 550 range, I'm going to be looking to go long. So I have two scenarios. Either it's going to come up here, I'm going to go short, take these highs from the yesterday to go short for the move lower, or I'm going to go long. And there's a target up here, okay? So let's go one more. We're at 9:15. It's 9:30, okay? So now we know price is coming down. Um, I may not want to look. There's that area right there. So I'm going to be looking to go long pretty soon, guys. I don't remember the 12 a.m. opens right here. There's this 79% fib. There's all these confluences. The 500 level is right here. Let me go ahead and mark that for you guys. One, two, three, 500. Okay. So we can see that there's an area right here where we can look to go long. So I'm going to go one more and okay, guys, I am going to wait. It pulled up. It never went into it hit the 70%. So I might have gotten in at the 70%. Remember, guys, I'm risking, let's see, let's go long here. Wait for the 79%. Let's wait for this to come down to the 79% first before going long. Okay, so I would have probably got in at this right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to target a move higher. And since I'm pretty sure I would have gone in at the 70% because looking at the retracement level, it's still right at these Asian session lows. So it would have fallen, it would have came down. So essentially at the 70%, I would have gotten in, guys, like around here. So we're in on this trade. Look at where the stop loss is. It's under this Asian session low. That's pretty good. If it's going to go lower, it's going to go lower and go lower. But right here, we're expecting it to go higher. So what we can do here is from the, let's go back. Okay. So I'm going to go one more. You can see where the entry was. I didn't go right down to the 70%. I'm at the 62% essentially, guys. Like I know I would have gone in at the 70%. 70 and 79% were only a couple of pips away from each other. So I would have gotten in, but I'm gonna leave it a little higher, leave it at 50 pips stop loss. And actually I should take this as a 25 pip stop loss because that's still right there by the 79%. And nope, 40 because I'll only use a 50 pip stop loss is if I get in at the 79% entry. So I'm at the 62%, 50 pips. Okay, let's go ahead and continue this. Okay, I'm back to essentially, okay, took off. Um, okay, so then what we're gonna do here is we're gonna use the retra fib tool, and we're gonna switch from our normal fib tool to the reward tool. And I'm gonna actually bring this out just a little bit so it's not in the way. Right there. Okay. So guys, right here we're already in a little bit of profit, probably at 0.5%, and we're just gonna continue this. Okay, back to essentially we're holding above, we're holding above. Um, it's coming back, coming back. It may stop us out, guys. Remember, we got in a little early. Remember, the 79% is still down here. It could come down to this 70, 79% before the move higher. Okay, we're in some drawdown. Okay, there it is. We had to move higher. Um, the it didn't really have a big move today, guys. This is essentially the end of the New York trading session. It was a sideways consolidating day. It didn't even move much. So what we're gonna do is just kind of hold on to this trade, um, and see what happens. Or someone could have just easily cut off that trade and wait for another setup to present itself. I gotta use the restroom. Oh, snap. Got stopped out. Now, that's the important part, guys, knowing when to take profit. Like, normally by the end of the single trading day, we should have taken out profit. It would have been a little loss here compared to this full 1% loss. So, because then when it's setting up for the next day, watch this, guys. Okay, so we're going to write -1, drawing tool. We're going to, tools. I wonder if I could pause this. Yo, you can definitely pause this. Hey, what's up, guys? I had to make a little restroom break. But we have this loss here. I'm gonna show you guys. 1% loss. We're gonna add that up. We have to add that up. -1, -1%. Okay, guys. Now we're gonna go to the next date. We're already 23 minutes in, guys. I told you this might be a little longer video. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna keep going forward in the day. Okay, now the time is 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7, 8, 8:45, 9. Okay, guys, so I'm going to erase these things over here because it's yesterday's data. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the 4, we're going to move the 12 a.m. open to where it needs to be for today. 12 a.m. Previous day high, Previous day low, right there. And then what do we have here? Okay, so we know where our we're below the 12 a.m. open. We took these lows out. There's this move right here. We can do a retracement tool from this high, from that low to this high. Do a normal retracement. I notice it's at rejecting the 79% level. So from here, I can look literally to for either a move lower or a move higher. Uh, this is a tricky area to be in, but these lows were just taken out, so we can see that we need to have a retracement higher. Okay, so we have this fair value gap up here, guys, where it could target. We could target at 38%. Let's see. We have this London continuation that could happen. Um, 5:13 at the market open. It's 9 o'clock. 9, 9, 9:15, 9:30. We can wait for this move to happen where we could have the long, okay, to go higher. Let's see what our stop loss and stuff would be. Um, 50 pips gives us well within the range for these lows to be, kind of taken out. We could raise it to 30 pips, 35 pips, okay? So if price gets down here, I'm going to be risking 35 pips for to the 12 a.m. open, and that's a safe area to get out. This is a 1 to 4 essentially right here. Move, and this might just be the retracement for the move lower, okay, guys? So let's see how this plays out. I'm gonna go to the 5 minute. Oh fuck, data points. 15 minute. It might have went all the way back. Damn it. Okay, we're back at 9:15. We see that there's this move now lower. Okay, so we're waiting patiently. It's 9:15 right before market open, and there might be the long higher. So we're waiting for the market open to come out and doing some US 100 back testing, but it's 9:15, about to be 9:30. My entry is right here. Let's see, can't get in. Okay, so yeah, 9:30 happened. Here we go. I would have gone in at the 79%. I had a 30 pip stop loss. You guys can see that right there under these lows. And we can then use this Fibonacci retracement tool to then see where our reward would be. Okay, it went to TP1 already. So what I'm gonna do is just move this up and see what happens for the rest of the day. It's risk free. Let's see what happens. Okay, I would have got stopped out 0% day, guys, for me, and I'm cool with that. Ah, dang, should have kept it at 1%, but that's the thing, like who knows? So 0%, I'm gonna go back to the drawing tool, um, and draw out 0% for the Tuesday, and we're gonna do Wednesday right now. I want to see how this I want to see how this plays out though, because it did go to TP3, and if we would have held that 1%, who knows, you know? So let's just see. See, and then I told you guys it was gonna have that retracement to the 12 a.m. open, right there. This was what the trade was supposed to play out, but then this happened. So we can go to the next day now. 8:45, 9. Okay. So I'm gonna delete this stuff, guys. We're still negative 1% for the week. This is what it looks like to not overtrade. Just the analysis was there. Didn't have the move the stop loss too early. This is all educational, guys. Like, okay, so then we can move this um Fibonacci retracement tool down here. Okay, so we have okay, and we could see that it's now rejecting it's at the 38%. All this happened 38%, and what we can draw out from here is we can move our 12 a.m. open. We can move all our previous day stuff. So 12 a.m. open. Previous day high was right there. Previous day low was down here, which it got ran through. And we got our Asian session range. I'm not sure if I forgot about those. Weekly high, weekly lows. Let's go down to the 30-minute. Oh, I don't think I used the Asian session high or Asian session lows. So weekly low is now down here. Oh no. So it doesn't look like I added the Asian session high, Asian session low. So I'm going to do that real quick. Asian session low. Okay. So from here, guys, there's something that could happen. Um, Market's about to open. The 12 a.m. opens right here. Well, this is a good area to kind of just short it because it's already kind of high at the 30%. So what we can look for is an area where any order blocks on a higher time frame, and we have this one right here. It's in there right now, and what we can expect is a move lower. So what I want to see happen, because we're already at 9 o'clock, let's go down to the 15-minute. Let's see what happens in the next 15 minutes. Okay, so we're having this move lower, but that might be the move higher into this area for the short. Okay, so if price gets into this area up in this range, I'm going to go short, and we can use this tool to kind of expect where our 50% risk would be. 50%. Looking to target the Asian session low. That's a 1 to 4 right there, guys. And we can draw a Fibonacci tool to kind of expect where price can go. Okay, so it could come back into this 38%, which is a 1 to 2.5. The highs is a 1 to point 0.2. Okay, so yeah, there's some moves here, guys, that could happen. So let's just wait and be patient. And if this doesn't happen, I'll be looking to go long. Essentially at this 79% fib level. Go long. It's 50 pips from there. 50 pips to go test the either Asian session high or something, just go long from there, right? So we're gonna wait for price to do something. It's either gonna come up here, gonna go short, or it's gonna keep falling, and I'm gonna wait for something around this area to go long. So, okay, right there, zoom, right there. That was my entry, right there. Okay. Oh, how do I go back? No. Where am I? Okay. Let me go back, guys. I kind of messed up. Okay, so I'm gonna be using, I'm gonna do the replay tool, kind of, okay. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Okay, so as soon as price gets into this range right here, I'm gonna be going long. So what I want to show you guys is as soon as price goes into this area, I'm gonna be looking to go long. So anywhere up in this area, that's where my entry is gonna be. Go to the 15. All right, ready. Okay, waiting, waiting, still waiting. It's now 9 o'clock. 9:15. Right there, boom. Would have got it right there. Okay, so price is now moving. It's now in this trade idea is active. This trade idea is null, but that's gonna be where buyers are gonna be coming in. So that's gonna be an area to scale out. Get rid of that. Get rid of that, and move this sort of into this range. 1 to 4, and let's see what happens. One more click. Okay, it's still okay. I hope I don't get taken out. So I'm gonna actually use this Fibonacci tool. Come down to this level, reward, and we can see that it's now touching the -1 or the 1% take profit. So I'm gonna get ready as soon as it runs through this to move my stop loss to break even. Um, so yeah, I moved my stop loss to break even. I'm gonna hold this trade a little longer. TP3, I took 2% off right there. Let's see what happens for the rest of the day. TP4, I'm done. I'm out. Made essentially 2.53% for the day. So let's see if this goes any lower. Ah, would have ran right through it. I need to hold these until they run through those TP levels. But yeah, guys, it's hitting the bottom of this blue box where I expected price to go to the 79% fib level. But yeah, it's not a bad day. Let's go ahead and go over here. I'm gonna show you guys that for Wednesday was a 3% day and up 2% for this particular week. I'm back testing, so let's continue. So I'm gonna erase some of these tools now. Let's go ahead and go back here. And I'm gonna start erasing these tools. We made 3% on this trade. Might have been a little bit more. Honestly, I think it was a little bit more, like 3.5 or 3.2 because we had let a little runner run. But I need to hold them until they start going into those areas where I think they're gonna have a reaction. So let's get rid of these. Okay. So now we're gonna kind of just skip to the next day. Oh wow, that was a big drop. Imagine holding that short from up here. You know, uh, that's where I was. Came down to TP4, 5, 6. Could have made almost 6% today in this trade, but 3.5% is not bad. I'm actually gonna switch that to 3.5% over here. Put a little dot. 3.5%. Um, and we're just gonna keep skipping until the next days. We're now at 4:15, 5:30, 5:45, 5, 6, 6:15, 7. Oh, wait up. We're at 6:30, 7, 8. I clicked it. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So we're getting ready to go in the market open. So what I'm gonna do is move my 12 a.m. open right there. That's a 12 a.m. open. Asian session low. We're gonna move these. Asian session high. Move this. Previous day high, previous day low. We're gonna move those. Okay, previous day low. Where's that at? Right here, probably. Yeah. Make it just shorten these up for you guys. So what we can see here is if we go down to the 4 hour, we can see if there's any order blocks, anything like that of that nature. It's still price still needs to come up to this level up here, but continuing its descent downwards. So what we're gonna do is expect um yeah, so what we can do is expect it's into this order block now. It's at the 800 level. There's this order block right here, last down candle before the move up, and if it traded into that, yeah, it already traded into that. So what we're going to be looking is for a London continuation bullish. 15. There's this move that just happened. So what I'm going to be looking for is a retracement. Where could that retracement fall under? It could come down into this last order block. Okay. And I'm going to be expecting price to come into this area before the long, or I'm going to be expecting price to get ready to go short if it stays up in this range. Um, See how price reacts up in this range. There's nothing really. There's a 200 level here. Because I see what I see right here, guys. This last up candle before the move down, and we can technically go short there. Um, So I'm going to go down to the 15-minute. We're just going to hit this one time. Okay. So now it's 9:15. There's weakness. So what I want to see is either it come down low down here to this range and see where time and price lie. So if price comes down even to this 38%, I may want to get in here. Where's the 12 a.m. open? It's right here. So I don't really want to buy right above the 12 a.m. open. It has to come right underneath it. Okay, so let's go ahead and push play or hit the. Oh no. Okay, so this happened. All right, this happened right here. Okay. So what can we expect to happen at this point is that there's this bigger order block up here, the last up candle before the move down. So there's this other bearish order block that's right here. Anything that lines up with this, not really, guys. 300 is what I'm seeing mid-fig level. So if price comes up, I'm gonna look to be going short at around a little over 300. Okay. So now it's above the 12 a.m. open. It's that expansion that may happen. Now we'll go to the daily candle. And what we see here is that it's having this retracement up. And I'm looking to like take it to this entry right here so that I can come down and take those pips. So let's go ahead and hit this one more time. It's 9:30. That's the market open. That might have been the high, but right there, boom. Okay, I went short right there. I'm short. Okay, guys. 50 pips right there, right above this right order block, right? So what we're gonna do is look for some targets. Okay, so we have this whole expansion. It went up, came up to this level. Where could we exit? We could exit at the 38% fib. We can exit at this breaker block at 1 to 2, essentially. Right there, 1 to 2. We could target the Asian session high, which is a 2.1 to 2.5 move. Um, or if this is just the retracement for the move lower, we could look to take out lows, but I would like to get out around this level, like right 4.5 risk to reward. It's not bad. So I'm going to be looking to exit right there, okay, guys, if this plays out, all right? So let's go ahead, click this. Um, let's do the Fibonacci retracement, actually, too. Okay, so we know where we're going to look to move our stop loss to break even and to look to take either partials or wait to hold the trade. Okay, so now I'm moving my stop loss to break even, right, guys? I don't want to give anything back, really. I'm getting close, you know. Oh, it stopped me out. Okay, so this is a 0% day. Damn. Wow, guys, that would have been a really nice trade. So what I'm gonna start doing, guys, is leaving my TP1 at my stop loss up here. So this is a 0% day, guys. I'm not gonna beat around the bush, whatever. Thursday is 0%. It could have easily been a 4% day, guys. I'm telling you right now. But you guys are seeing me place these backtesting trades. So what I want to do is just see where these could have. It would have probably stopped me out too, honestly, right there, guys. Actually, let me go back. So I went in for the long, I mean the short, and it stopped. It would have stopped me out regardless, right here. So 0% is way better than negative 1%, right, guys? So I guess I could have went a little higher, but the entry was actually at this order block, and I totally messed up. Should have been right here. And you can see that this was in that range. So I messed up with my sights and 0% day. That's okay. So let's go ahead and erase this. We got one more day in this week um, to see where we want to go for the rest of the week. So let's go back to the 4 hour, see how this 15 minute, and we'll skip to the next day. God, guys, I left a lot on the table this week, at least 4%. This day was the right analysis. I just didn't have the right entry. So this is where my practice is coming in, guys. I'm really appreciative of the fact that I am practicing this. And we have this move lower, so now I'm just drawing this Fibonacci tool to see where we can retrace to now. So depending on where price is, we have targets up here. I'm going to be looking to go kind of long unless price is up here, and I'm going to look to go short. So let's go ahead, continue this. Asian session low, Asian session high. Ah, hit the... Okay. Last day, and I messed up. I think we're on the 20. Okay, this is with that short, so I'm gonna look to take this right here. So this is the last day essentially that we're gonna be measuring. So let's go ahead, go down to the 15-minute, move our 12 a.m. open, move all our lines to see where we need to be. Previous day low got ran through. Previous day high, essentially the same spot. Okay, so we have some areas that we're looking to target, and we're on the 15 minutes. So let's go down to the 4 hour, and we can see that it came down into this breaker block. Okay, I mean order block. Now what we can expect is a retracement for a move higher. So what I want to do is go down to the 1 hour and just see where this Fibonacci tool can go. And this should be on the reward tool, but I'm just going to switch that to the normal and see where we can enter. So the 12 a.m. open, everything. I see an area that we can buy. It's going to be right here to go long. 50 pips. There. And this seems to be a good spot. Asian session high. But if this is a really good entry, we're going to be looking to take this back up. So I want to use this tool from this high to that low and see where price can retrace to. There's this fair value gap, and actually there's a 1500 level right there. Now I'm not sure how high this will go, but that's a good entry. So what I want to do is go down to the 15-minute and just see what happens, because then as time is getting closer to our time, we can okay guys, so I just fast forwarded it one more day. um it is now 9. We're looking to go long down in this range. Not yet. Right, right, right there. Boom. Would have sniped it, but it's not below the 12 a.m. open, guys. So let's wait for one more candle. Right there. Boom. Entered. Boom. Right there. Okay. So we're in on this trade, guys. We're in on this trade. Last day of the week. We're up 2.5%, and I want to see where Friday gets us. We've been bearish, so let's see if Friday can give us a little retracement. Where could we target? Okay. So I'm gonna just shorten this down into this range right there, get to those numbers so we can see the numbers. Okay. So we're in on this trade. We're up 2.5%. Worst case scenario, 1.5%. Remember, guys, we've had two 0% days, which ended up going in our direction, but we just haven't got those entries or the sniper entries, or 0% days better than -1. I'll tell you that, because if we had -1 and -1, like if we would have held these trades to their -1, we'd only be up point 0.5. We'd only be up 0.5%. So what we're gonna do is keep it like that. We're up 2.5%. We're in on this trade, and let's just see how this baby runs. All right, guys. Oh, -1% right there, guys. Okay, so let's go back to our um, and that might have just been take these lows out for the entry. So theoretically, this might still go up, but it's been bearish for the last couple of days. So right there, right there, right there. So it's expected to be bearish, but who knows? We'll go back here, drawing tool, -1. So if we equal this out, guys, what do we get? We got 1.5% gain this week. So what is that in a 100K account? That is essentially $1,500 minus fees, profit split, and taxes. So that's good, guys. Just wanted to show you guys that this is what trading looks like. It's not hard. I wish I would have made more, especially on this day right here, or on this day right here, and the Tuesday. So this was Thursday. We made money on Wednesday. What is this? Thursday, Wednesday, and Tuesday. So Tuesday was a little choppy day, was hardly anything. So that was a good 0% day. But this day, wish I would have at least gotten in at this entry right here and caught at least 4% of this. It would have been 4% more on top of this. On top of this, so what would have been 4%? So let's say this was 4%. What does that now equal? That is now 5.5%, which would equal 5,500. So it's you got to know how to take profit, because if you don't take profit, you can't add pips up. So with that being said, guys, um, with that being said, this is Martin Day Trades. I'm Martin Gonzalez. US100 backtesting. Build your confidence with high confluence setups. I just went over a whole week's worth of backtesting and still made 1.5%. So just want to let you guys know that this is all manipulated, and you should be backtesting before even entering the live markets, so that you can build that confidence with seeing the actual markets, historical markets move, and to know how to use the tools on the charts, so that when you take those live trades in a demo account, I mean live daily trades, but in a demo account before you actually go get funded or use real money, you're going to want to be able to pull months and weeks of profits and be able to not overtrade or over leverage and blow an account. That's how you lose money, is when you overtrade and over leverage. So yeah, guys, 1.5%, and happy could have made 5.5 to almost 7%, but that's a what if. We use great risk management, money management, and made money, guys. So let's like, comment, subscribe. This video is now 59 minutes and 30 seconds. It ended up being 1 hour long. I'm happy to say this is my best, one of my quality videos for me, especially too, to see that backtesting helps me out. But I hope this also gives you guys value, so that maybe one day you two guys could want to learn how to make money online with just internet, your phone, and your knowledge. So this is Martin Day Trades. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends to follow me. Tell your family to follow me. And we'll build your confidence with high confluence setups. Take it easy, guys.